Welcome to Toronto. So much iconic hockey history here. Always feels like a big event on game day, and tonight is no different. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Leafs kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Puts it on net. Big-time save on a big-time shot. And he fights off another save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Plays the puck up ahead. Great defensive effort with the strip. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Woll's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still no score in this one. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Works it across to Riley. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Here's a short pass to Nylander. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Matthews has won the draw, and they'll go on the attack. Denies him! Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, that had some heat on it. He makes the save. Loose puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Tanev. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. The Leafs win the draw. Toronto's got it in their own zone. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And that's broken out. The Leafs have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. The Islanders have it now. That knocks him off the puck. Quick feed to Nylander. Dished on over to Duclair. The Leafs gain possession. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. And he serves it across to Pellet. And he takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Shot! And makes the save. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Back to the blue line. Gains control of the puck here at the line. Takes it in front. Driving right to the front. Passes it over. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot. He scores! That's how you do it. Leadership to a T. The captain capitalizes.
What a great goal, but it's all the dominating power that leads to it. I mean, just to shield and find a way to stay on your feet. I mean, you can't shove him off the puck because of his balance and his strength. Unbelievable that he has the will to take that puck to the net.
The Leafs get on the board here first. I'm not surprised, Cheryl. This team has been buzzing already.
Oh, they've been buzzing, but most importantly, James, they've been dialed in. You can see it in their intensity right from the puck drop and their first few strides all over the ice. They've been incredible to start this game.
Pass this over to Holmstrom. New York's across the blue line. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Toronto's up 1-0. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Palat. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that great opportunity there. Slides it diagonally to Michelli. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Gets it over to Holmstrom. Puts it kicked away. Oh, they go back on offense. Chance on the deflection. And a great save. Takes it across the blue line. Quick shot. Too many bodies in the way. Tries to feed it across. And here's the pass to Heineman. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Walls made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Islanders will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Wolves opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Bruce won the draw here in the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Gains the zone through center. Here's a shot. Glove save.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Moves it to Schaefer. And he takes the pass. That's gloved by Woll. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Barzal. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Slides it to Pulock. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Leafs lead it 1-0. Jarnkrok's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Moves it quickly over to Barzal. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Toss it up in the neutral zone. The Islanders played along the boards. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Wall. The Islanders have lots of time to get back into this one, but they still trail in the first. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
They are quickly buzzing here in the offensive end. And the D comes up with it. And it's picked up by the defense. Here's the feed. Takes a shot. That's blocked. A huge defensive play. Takes the puck along the perimeter. Oh, great save right there. They gain the zone from the left side. Drives it to the crease. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the Leafs have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And now he tries to get it across to Robertson. The Islanders take possession here in the open ice. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Here's a chance to move the puck outside the zone. Moves it on over to Robertson. Gets the puck in deep. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. And he loses control of the puck. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The Islanders are looking to even things up here. They've had plenty of looks, but they still trail in the first. Quick pass to Barzal. Steps into the offensive end. There's a shot. That's a textbook save by Woll. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. Crews won it in their own end. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Horvat's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Big-time stop there.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time his team starts working in front of him.
Here's a short pass to Barzal. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall.
I love the assist that he's going to get on this play here, James. I mean, you have to be close to the puck carrier. You have to be able to apply pressure with a great active stick to get a poke check like that. The puck goes the other way, it transitions, and they're able to generate that offense.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Leafs are taking control of this one, now leading by 3. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Fires it. Gives them nothing in front. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Picked up along the boards by Lee. And now he moves it to Barzal. Off a stick and they can't connect. Puck scooped up by Barzal. Great reach with the poke check by Ekman Larsson. Shuts him down.
What a hit as he sends right onto the opponent's bench. You can feel the chirping happening right there, but that was a huge hit to send him in there, wasn't it, James? A little extra mustard when you're in and around your own bench. Now he's got to put his tail between his legs and get back to his own. That's a tough one.
Hot sauce there. Puck grabbed by Riley. Passes on over to Cowan. Quick feed to Nylander. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Scores! Well, that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it, and he's confident. You got to believe he's got to be looking for the happy. Just when you think that there's no ice or lanes available, he finds one, James. He finds one because he's got the vision. He's thinking one step ahead of everyone. And then he has the skill set to make sure it's on the tape, on the money, and it winds up in the back of the net.
New York's going to switch things up between the pipes.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about chasing, and they're going to get him out of there.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. And they win that draw at center. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. And they'll dump it in. New York's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Dishes it to Palat. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. New York's got the puck along the boards. Slides it up to Lee. Puck gets loose. We'll get some flow again here. Takes the feed at the point. Turns him away. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Leafs have added to their lead. They're now up by 4. Den's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. And a great save. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. And he was ready for that one.
Varlamov's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
And the puck's knocked loose. On the wraparound. Denies him again.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They're going to find a way to put it by him.
And now it's over to Cizikas. Takes a shot, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Through the neutral zone, it goes to the middle. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Slides the puck ahead to Romanov. New York's getting the line and into the zone. Fires it on net. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. The Islanders haven't been rewarded for all their scoring chances as they trail in the first. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Islanders have it against the wall. Let's it go! Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop there.
Wall's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Slides the puck across to Schaefer. Moves it to Palat. Shot! Big save by the goaltender. New York's gained possession along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Ekman Larsson. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it. Moves it quickly over to Ekman Larsson. Scores! And maybe an attempt to try to make it respectable, or is this a comeback here, Cheryl?
Well, it certainly makes the deficit look better. And listen, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but that's the starting point. If you want to be able to claw your way back into this one, you got to build off that last shift. I could watch this play over and over and over again, James, because his will and compete level here. He's showing truculence. He lays the hit, and what he does is he separates his opponent from the puck. Now his team can get possession of it. They can get going the other way. They can start to create, and the goal is a result.
The Islanders got one, trying to make it a little more respectable here.
They needed that one, James, and maybe it can be the reset button. They've been in quicksand all game, not the start that they were looking for.
And he makes the save on that play.
Toronto's just handing it to their opponents, James, in every area of the ice. I'd like to look at the analytics after this one.
Shuts him down. And now it's grabbed by Barzal. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. New York's got possession of the puck. Gets it out of his own end. Toronto's got it behind the net. The Islanders ready to go on the attack. And a great save. And he feeds it down to Matthews. Toronto's got the puck in the corner. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. New York's on the attack. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle, and it dies on his stick.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Leafs gain possession. The Islanders get a hold of the puck. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Quick pass to Matthews. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away. The Islanders have it behind the cage. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Tries to feed it over to Horvat. Here's a chance. Oh, and he strikes up with the glove to stop that one. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. And it's been a pretty one-sided affair to this point. It's 4-1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Sends it across the ice. From the left side, they gain the zone. Cuts to the paint. What a blocker stop at point-blank range by Varlamov. Odd man rush. Here's a chance in front. And that's stopped. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. The Islanders are still trailing here in this first period despite the opportunities they've had. New York's won the draw and they'll go to work. Gets in front of it for the block. From the right side, they gain the zone. And he takes the feed. Turned aside with the glove by Varlamov. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Tavares wins the faceoff in the offensive zone. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Ritchie. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Tavares has won the faceoff. And he stands tall in goal. New York's playing it through center. Dumps it in. Toronto's got the puck. Tries to get it over to Tanev. Here's a short pass to Tavares. Puts it on net. Great save by Varlamov. Quick pass across to Tanev. Oh, net battle ends. Scores! And they're loaded in the sixth tonight.
Love the way he maneuvers in that low slot area. There's not a lot of space there, but he's able to shield, get that puck off on the backhand, and put it in.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Leafs are on the cusp of making this a blowout, leading by 4. New York's won the faceoff at center. Tries to get it to Palat. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Beats it over. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Cowan's got it across the line. Shot! Oh, that hits the cage! That's using your head. New York's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first. Horvat's won a big draw on their own end. Takes the feed from the left side. To his teammate. Oh, and they score!
They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the D back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
New York's just got to find about 5 more of these now, Cheryl.
They certainly do. They've got to find a way to create offense when you're behind the 8 ball. But you got a lot of runway left, so you got to use every shift to your advantage, create some momentum. And when you get the chance, you got to execute.
But they got something. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Toronto's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. And now he angles it across to Barzal. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Past the halfway mark of this period, New York's got to try to find a way to get some offense going, still trailing by 3 goals. The Leafs get a hold of the puck off the draw. From the point, looks to make something happen. Quick feed to Domi. Centering pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. They've got numbers, and the puck skips away after that move.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
Works it across to Domi. Across the line, down the left wall. Turns aside that blast. Slides the puck to Horvat. Solid check to slow him down. Moves it to Barzal. Great use of the stick at center by Domi. Puck picked up by Michelli. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Broken up by Barzell. New York's looking to break out. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. And stops that big bomb. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. New York's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. Matthews wins the faceoff. Riley's got it in the defensive end. And he's knocked off the puck there. They've got numbers here. Tries to the sweet spot. Tremendous stick save by Wall.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
Slides it diagonally to Heineman. That's taken away. Great defensive effort there. The Islanders have it from their own end. Moves it quickly over to Shen. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Tanev's moving the puck through his own zone. Here they come. Still on the left side on the attack. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Taken along the wall by Schaefer. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. New York's had a lot of jump to their game so far here this evening, but yet they still trail here late in the opening frame. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. In the final moments of this period, the Leafs lead at 5-2. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Glove save made by Wall. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. New York's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender. Puts it on net. And the lane's clogged up blocking that. Michelli's across in the offensive end. Big time stop there.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Turns it aside with the glove. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. The Leafs are across the line and into the offensive end. Sends it out in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Moves it ahead from off the wall.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Denies it in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. New York's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Here's a shot. Big blocker step by Wall. Receives the pass. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. And he uses his trapper to snare that one in his chest. Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's got a 5-2 lead. The Leafs win that offensive zone face-off. Takes the feed. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! And my, oh my, how things have suddenly changed here.
Well, it's the magic of one goal and the impact it can have, James. You go from a situation where you think you're out of it, and now all of a sudden you believe you're back in it. Complete change of the dynamic of the game. Well, often goaltenders today, they drop into the butterfly as a default position and make themselves as big as possible. Idea being you want to take away as much of the net as you can. But there's a lot of bodies in front, so a smart shot. He can't find it, and it finds its way to the back of the net.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Matthews wins the draw. They'll go to work offensively here. The Islanders take possession in the neutral zone. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. And that's turned aside by Varlamov.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Scooped up along the wall by Matthews. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Quick pass to Heineman. And the save. What a steal in his own end.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Taken by Nylander. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Varlamov. Grabbed along the boards by Mayfield. Stows him in front.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Here in the late going of the frame, New York still behind the 8 balls. They trail by 2 goals. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Here's a short pass to Barzal. Shot, and that one's turned aside. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Takes a shot, redirected in front. I think that went off his pad. The Islanders have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Physique has won the draw, and they'll start off on the attack. Shuts him down. Puck scooped up by Domi. One-on-one with the goaltender. Here we go. Scores! Deuces Wildus. That's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, this is an unlucky bounce, James. I mean, when you're a goaltender, you play your angles, you know your set positions, but you can't get set in a scramble like this, and it winds up in the back of the net.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Toronto's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Puck grabbed by Tavares. The Leafs carried along the wall. Quick shot! Monster save by Varlamov.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
The Leafs will go to work here in the offensive zone. Makes the save! Cole and Palm under pressure. Nice zone entry from the left. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Looks to pass it to Cowan. Cutting to the front of the net. Stopped by the goaltender.
I love the way he recognizes the space between him and the defender, and he uses a magic set of mitts to change the angle of that shot. That's a high-danger scoring chance.
Quick feed to Ekman Larsson. New York's gained possession along the boards. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Pinned up along the boards. Carlos taking it from his own end. Looking to set up offensively. And it banks off a stick in traffic. The Leafs played along the wing. Handles it along the blue line. And that's off target as it hits the body. Can't hang on after that hit. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Play is back underway here. Here's a blast. There's the buzzer. 20 minutes in the books. Second period just around the corner. back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. It was quite the one-sided tilt in the first 20 minutes. Let's see if that continues here in the second. Long jam in front. That's broken up. And now it's grabbed by Kulak. Puck picked up by Horvat. Great save. What a great play.
Wall's been really sharp tonight, James, and just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
New York's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck moved over to Horvat. Quick pass across to Domi. Toronto's got the puck near the back end. Picked up along the boards by Nylander. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. In close, the score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels and getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
The Leafs can do no wrong this evening, especially in the offensive zone here, Cheryl.
Well, the score is a testament to the way they've been playing. I mean, they've been dominating in the offensive zone. They've had the puck on their stick. They're driving play, but they've been really urgent, even with the lead here. A great game for them so far.
And he makes the save.
Varlamov's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Grabs control of it at the point. Coach check, frees the puck up. New York's got it now. He stopped it! Oh, he stopped it!
Oh, he's like a rubber band, James. I thought he was out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save.
And as play continues, this place is still buzzing, and they're getting loud here now.
Well, this is all about fan appreciation for that huge save. And man, does this ever feel good? You know, you feel it right through you when you know you've made that big save, and everyone around you is appreciative.
Taken by Shen. Angles it over to Declare. Great hit on a play. New York's got it along the wall. Blocked in front. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
New York's put a lot of pucks on net. Now they just need to put one past the goaltender, still trailing in the second. Pajot's won the draw. Stops him cold. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Off the draw, they take possession. Passes up ahead from the left wing. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. New York's got the puck. Holmstrom stick handling in his own zone. Dishes it off. Puck scooped up by Carlo. Tries to feed it over to Brew. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. And he slides it quickly to Holmstrom. Shot. It's in the back of the net for an own goal.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Islanders now need to find a way to get a few more of those.
Yeah, they need them, because if they get that pushback and they can get a couple more, they'll feel like they have an opportunity to win the game, and then the sticks get heavy on the other side. A lot of work to do to make that happen.
Toronto's on the attack. Oh, what a save in front! Off the post!
Toronto's players are continuing to press, and I really like this about their game, James. Yes, they just wired one off the post, but they're playing with the lead. They're continuing to attack. They're not sitting back at all.
Oh, big-time blocker stopped by Wall. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Varlamov. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. New York's had the scoring opportunities. They just haven't been able to capitalize as they continue to trail. Tavares wins it. They'll go to work now on the attack. Oh, they had the answer on that one. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Horvat's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And a great save! Tanev's going to play it against the half wall. On the backhand! Big save in front! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Big face-off here, and it's almost like there's blood in the water.
Yeah, the goaltender's been peppered, extremely fatigued, so you want to make sure you win this draw right away, and you have a direct attack to the net.
Big-time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James, and listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
New York's got the puck against the boards. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a shot. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Heineman. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Slides it across. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Moves it to Cowan. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Way too much congestion blocks that. Takes the feed. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Carries it across the line. Moves it quickly over to Shen. Stones him with the blocker. Backhander in front. And that goes off course off a body. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. And he says no. Takes the pass. Puck grab by Schaefer. Duclair's got it along the wing. Fires it. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Works it across to Domi. He carries the puck up along the wing. Cut into the slot. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. New York still trailing in this one despite numerous shots on goal. The Leafs win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick pass to Matthews. Into the attacking end. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession.
Matthews finds an opening, and you know that he's going to try and take it. This time just gets a little too fancy and loses the puck.
Scrum along the wall. Picked up along the wall by Holmstrom. Denies him on the slapper.
He's the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Sends the pass over.
Nylander's been a key contributor in this game, a real reason why they're blowing their opponent out. 4 points and still counting.
And that's just out of reach. And some textbook body contact there. Shot! And there's the save.
Varlamov's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
And he takes the dish. And now he tries to get it across to Barzal. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Taken along the wall by Tavares. Into the middle of the neutral zone. Stopped by the goaltender. Slides it diagonally to Horvat. They've got numbers here. Takes a shot. And he had an answer with that save. The Islanders have been the busier team offensively with plenty of scoring chances, just no finish, and they trail here in period 2. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, what a save on the clapper! Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Yarncrocs won the faceoff. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Fires it on net. Shot! And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Here's a short pass to Pellick. And now he moves it to Getcomb. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
Key rules to the game of hockey. One of them is you have to be aware of your surroundings and have your head on a swivel. He isn't, and he takes a huge hit. Cizikas is leaving the game with a lower body injury. It looks to be his leg, James, and you can really feel the hesitation and the calm on the bench. They're so silent. This would be a crushing blow if he can't return to the game.
Fingers crossed that he can get back in here, but we'll wait for an update at some point here throughout the game. Here's a chance! That's gloved by Woll. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. And they'll start with possession. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Heineman. New York's got it in the offensive zone. Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Wall. A chance. Gets in front of it. And now it's grabbed by Domi. Gets the puck in deep. The Islanders gain possession. Puts it on net. Denies him with a save. Moves the puck. Taken by Pellick. Quick feed to Shen. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Takes the puck at the point. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. New York's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. And they win the draw here in their own end. Moves the puck over to Lee. Here we go. On-man rush here. Denies him with a save. Feeds the puck up to Michelli. The Leafs gain the zone. Shot! Score! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net. You can see it in the goaltender's body language. He isn't happy with that. He thought he was in good position, square to the puck. Unfortunately, got it, but not all of it.
The Leafs are playing what might be their most impressive performance that I've seen all season, and we're only in period number 2, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, their offense has simply exploded, hasn't it, James? I mean, they have been a force to be reckoned with, and it's a ton of fun when you're padding your stats.
And both centers glide into the dot as a faceoff set to resume. Toronto's taking possession in their own end. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Horvat's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Answered the call on that play. Moves it to Tavares. New York's looking to break out of their own end. Here we go, one-man rush. Shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. New York's effort at some point has to pay off. They've had plenty of scoring chances, but they still trail in this one. Toronto's got it in their own zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Cizikas' injury that he sustained earlier is going to keep him out for the remainder of the game. A real tough loss and some unfortunate news for the group here.
That looked awkward from the beginning, and doesn't surprise me. Hopefully this isn't a long-term scenario. And that carries off a stick. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And off the draw, they win possession. Slides it over to Palat. New York's got the puck against the half wall. The Leafs have it now. Matthews carries the puck in his own zone. Look out, here they come on the attack. Passes up front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Quick pass across to Holmstrom. Gaining momentum up along the side. And that puck leaves the zone. And now it's over to Holmstrom. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Palat. Toronto's got the puck in their own end. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Puck picked up by Pellet. Oh, he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Here's a chance. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Pinned up along the boards. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Passes it over. And he had the answer on that one.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
The Islanders have time to work with, but they need to convert on one of these scoring chances as they are trailing here in the second. New York's got it in the defensive zone. Puck sent over to Pellet. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Skates to the crease. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Domi's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, sticks on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Horvat's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Gives them nothing in front. The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Big time stop there. Feeds it over. And he fights off another save.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D boxing out?
Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. That's a solid check on the play. Through pass ahead. Angles it over to Barzal. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off.
Toronto's been reading their opponents so well, knowing exactly what they're going to do. The scouting report has certainly worked its way into this game. They're just shutting down everything, interfering with plays, and disrupting them. And, of course, it's a blowout because of it, James. They're getting the puck, and they're going north.
Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Oh, great kick save. Beautiful feed up ahead from the right wing side. Dishes it off. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Quick pass to Brew. Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing. New York's trailing in this one, but it isn't for a lack of effort. They've had all sorts of scoring. Cruz won the draw inside his own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Poked away by Pulloff. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. And now he angles it across to Horvat. The Islanders take it along the wall. And gets a piece of it with the trapper. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Matthews wins the draw on their own end. Moves it quickly over to Nyes. Oh, what a move! Denies him! Schenns crossed the line and is on the attack now. Denies him! He got all of it! The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Scores! Off the post and in!
Well, that's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip. Slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
New York's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Quick shot! Goalie with the stop. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Varlamov.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
The Islanders trail here in period number 2, but it hasn't been for a lack of effort. All sorts of scoring chances. The Leafs win it with the blast, and he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. The Leafs take possession in the defensive end. Handles the pass. Puck scooped up by Pullock. And now it's grabbed by Peugeot. Reads the play and forces the turnover. New York's ready to go on the attack. From the point, they take control of it. That one's off the blocker. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Tries to feed it over to Riley. Oh, he stopped it. That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, compete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Domi's lugging the puck. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Takes a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
New York's trailing at the midway mark of this one, but it's not for a lack of scoring chances. All sorts of shots, just no finish. Toronto's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Works it across to Declare. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Leafs look to start the transition game. Here's a shot, and that one's denied. New York's got a hold of the puck. Sends a pass over. The Islanders looking against the half wall. And he gets in front of that. Moves into the slot. Denies it again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. The Leafs win the draw on their own end. Woll's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Horvat's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And that was a good heads-up read to make that save. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The Leafs come up with the defensive zone draw. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Quick pass to Domi. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Lees into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Slides it diagonally to Robertson. On the attack along the boards. New York's got the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Barzal. Here's a shot, denied by the goaltender. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Lee. Stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Islanders have had no shortage of good looks so far tonight, but they still trail here as we approach the second intermission. Quick feed to Stetcher. Levels him with the hit. Here he is, wristed on net. Point blank, stopped by Wall. And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still, applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the complete, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love.
New York's in on the offensive attack now. And he shuts the door on that. Passes the puck over to Nylander. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, what a save on the slapper.
Oh, well, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about changing the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Pad saved by Varlamov. Grabbed along the boards by Palat. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Handles that one. Scrum ensues along the boards. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Fires it. Oh, and he gets a piece of the puck to deny them there. Puck grabbed by Holmstrom. The Islanders have it now. Oh, the sauce on that pass. Great defensive stick work on the play. Handles the puck. Feeds it to Pulock. Toronto's got possession here in the neutral zone. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
The Islanders ready to go on the attack. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Wall's been a lifeline for this team so far in this game, James. I mean, the number of desperation saves, just have a look at it. I mean, he's athletic. He finds his way to the puck. He's doing everything he can. He's dialed in to keep his team in this game. They got to find a way to have some urgency in front of him.
The Islanders have had their chances, but they still trail late in the second. Horvat's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Here's a short pass to Tanev. Picked up along the boards by Michelli. The Leafs move the puck in the defensive zone. Shot! And it goes off a stick and off to the side. New York's through center and now in the offensive end. Big time stop. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Gains the zone from the right. What a steal in his own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Finds some space in the corner. Gets the tip. Blocker save. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice and tosses up the puck. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Picked up along the wall by Tavares. Toronto's looking to break out. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Into the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Robertson swooping in on the attack. Oh, he'll feel that one. And the goaltender makes the save on a puck that redirected off something on the ice. Well, look at this. Here they are on the attack. Feeds the puck over. Drips it and whips it. Oh, read it. Perfect, but what a save. And it gets the 1-2. Wow. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Islanders have had no shortage of opportunities tonight, but at some point they need to start finishing here late in period number 2. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Slides it across. Blocked in traffic. Oh, it's stayed out. It's stayed out. What a save.
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
Scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself.
Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This net shift, this Nick save, it's huge.
The Leafs are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but it can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership groups can be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Turns him away. Taken along the wall by Matthews. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Gets it back. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Matthews. The Islanders have the puck now. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. The Leafs gain possession. Feeds it over to Nylander. And he takes the feed. Answers the call with a big save. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
Coaches often measure scoring chances, and he does a real good job to get to that spot, but he will be disappointed. It's so difficult to get to, you want to convert when you get there.
Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone.
Matthews has been in and around the net all night long, and when you've got it on your stick and it seems to be dropping, you continue to shoot the puck, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's got 3 goals in this game so far, and you can tell that his line mates are trying to find him wherever he is on the ice.
New York's goal scorers need to find a way to finish on some of these chances as they continue to trail here late in this middle frame. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Moves it over to Holmstrom. Takes a shot, and he puts that one aside with ease.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment.
Don't forget, if you're a member of our rookie team, you'll have the opportunity to have a couple of players sign autographs after the game.
Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go, we're underway in the third. Everybody having fun getting in on the offensive action. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Leafs have been terrific tonight, and through 40 minutes of play, they hold a comfortable lead, and this is a great position for a coach and their staff to be in, where they can look down their bench and say, listen, we have to utilize our lineup here, all 4 lines, versatility, get them out there and rest up players for the next game.
Toronto's got it, and they're on the attack. That's off a stick. Pinned up along the boards. Taken by Horvat. And now he moves it to Barzal. Can't get a hold of that pass. Great feed from the left side. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Riley. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. And now it's grabbed by Matthews. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Picked up along the boards by Barzal. Gains the zone through the middle. Fires it on net. And it comes up with the save.
Well, that's been feeling it here tonight, James. Getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game. And this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
New York's looking to continue putting more and more shots on net, but they're going to have to finish one of these chances as they trail in the third. Moves it to Riley. Moves the puck to Michelli. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Takes it into the slot. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. The Leafs have it against the wall. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Made the save on the play. Oh, they do it again!
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
And he stands tall in goal. Here's a chance in front. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. I really like this shot, James. It's about accuracy when you recognize there's a screen net from the goaltender. He's down in the butterfly trying to make himself as big as possible. Not big enough for that shot.
Toronto's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. Nice save from point-blank range. Takes the feet of the back end. Makes the save.
It's always a challenge to make a save when there's tons of traffic in front of you, but he does a great job of tracking, staying dialed in, and makes the save.
New York's had plenty of good looks offensively, but they cannot convert, trailing early in the third. Slides the puck over. And that pass attempt is deflected. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Taken by Pelech. And now it's over to Palat. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves the puck down low. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
The Leafs have it now. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end.
Toronto's been working hard all night long, in particular in their defensive positioning. They're just shutting down, closing all of the white ice with those sticks, intercepting a ton of passes, and they're dominating.
They put the puck into the offensive end. New York's got possession of the puck. And he takes the pass. Gains the zone through center. Pass out front, and that's stopped. Quick pass across to Pulock. Puck picked up by Domi. Gaining momentum up along the side. Puck dumped in. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Horvat's carrying it ahead. Shot! Stops him cold. Toronto's got the puck. And now it's grabbed by Carlo. And a smart heads-up play with the bank.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Here's a chance! Oh, what a stop on the play! Gets all of it with the paddle. Horvat's got it against the boards. Puts it on net. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wall.
Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Fires it into the offensive zone. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. Angles it over to Pelech. Moves the puck across to Heineman. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Islanders have time on their side despite trailing early in this third period. They have put a lot of shots on goal. Now they need to finish. Moves it quickly over to Ekman-Larsson. They go on the attack through center. Here they come on the rush. Excellent heads-up play to knock that puck down. Taken by Pulock. Schaefer's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Through center.
Tanev's had such an impressive night offensively. You know that's his wheelhouse as he loves to have the puck on his stick. He creates, he's confident with it, and he's got a multi-point game.
The Islanders played along the wing. Quick pass to Barzal. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Toronto's got possession here in their own end. Tanev's got it in the defensive end. With some open space at center. Drives to the crease. Stops that one. Back-to-back saves there.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Denies him on the play.
Wall's able to make that save look easy, James. It's because he gets to the top of his crease, he cuts down his angles, and then he can redirect it to safety.
The Leafs move to the offensive zone. Passes it over. And that goes off a player in front. Puck scooped up by Nylander. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Tries to feed it over to Yarncroke. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Here's a shot. Makes a save. Shot. Makes another stop.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Stones him on the play. My word, they really scores. That's 3 in a row.
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. This goal is a product of the goaltender not being able to find the puck. And anytime you're in the offensive end, you want to get traffic in front for this very reason. You can see him battling in the butterfly to try and find it, and he finds it too late.
Toronto's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
Riley's moving it ahead. He says, let's get physical on that play. Jostles the puck loose. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. The Leafs get a hold of the puck along the boards. Denies it in front.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
The Islanders have been the busier team in the offensive zone, but they still trail in the third. New York's got the win off that draw. Slides the pass over to Pulock. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Varlamov's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. The centermen glide into position. Pajot's won a big draw in their own end. Looks to make a play over to Pulock. Here they come on the attack. Quick shot, and he comes up with it. Wall's going to elect to hang on for the whistle.
Good decision here, James. I don't think his team's playing that well in front of him. He has faced a majority of the shots in this one. Just look at the shot clock. And when you're overwhelmed, you jump on the puck and allow your team to reset, and that's what he's doing here.
Pajot's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. From the point, and he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Romanov. Moves it around along the half wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Michelli.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Picked up along the wall by Romanov. And now he angles it across to Ritchie. Takes a shot and makes the save. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Riley's moving the puck through his own zone. Passes it to Robertson. Here's a shot. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. The Islanders gain possession in their own end. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. The Leafs gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, and they force the turnover. Play. New York's got to be frustrated with how things have played out tonight, trailing in this third period. Horvat's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big-time stop there. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a shot, and the save. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Lee's got it across the line. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. And there's the whistle icing the call. Yarncrocs won the draw deep in the defensive zone. The Leafs will play it in their own end. Joshua's got it along the wing. New York's got the puck in their own end.
Joshua's determination on the puck, even though he stumbled and has a lack of balance, really shows right there, James, as he finds a way to get that pass through to the shooter.
Woll's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Toronto's got a hold of the puck. Works it across to Nyes. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Islanders gain possession. Nowhere for that shot to go through. And now he passes it to Ekman-Larsson. Puck scooped up by Nylander. And he takes the feed. Fires it. Oh, what a stop with the kick save.
Varlamov's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Quick feed to Duclair. Carries the puck inside the neutral zone. Shot! There's a save! The Leafs have it now.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. Nice zone entry from the right side. Takes a shot. Risky play with the paddle, but it works. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. New York's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Schaefer's got the puck in his own zone. From center, they get into the attacking area. What a stop! The Leafs have it against the wall. Toronto's in now. The Islanders take possession in the defensive end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Just a simple save by Woll. Here's a short pass to Cowan. The Leafs looking against the half wall. Feeds it over. The Islanders gain control of the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Michelli. Moves it to Pellet. And now he tries to get it across to Holmstrom. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. The Islanders take possession here in the open ice. Toronto's looking to break out. Sends one up to Lorentz. And he'll take a quick moment to regroup by moving the puck back inside his own end. Fires it on net. And he makes the easy save. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. New York's got it in their own zone. And now he moves it to Palat. Oh, dumped right over the boards.
Oh, yeah, he's in the opponent's...
He scores! There's the hat trick in Leonard Ray Chapeau.
Yeah, Ray Chapeau is right there. Hats all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them. productive night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. I'll tell you what, coaches love these types of goals because it's all about hounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
Toronto's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Stones him in front.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Tanev's got it in the offensive zone. Shot! And he comes up with the stop there. New York's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. Slides the puck over to Pellet. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here's a chance. Oh, he had the answer on that one. Toronto's got it behind the net. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Shen's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! Here's a chance. Just slide. Domi's looking to make something happen here in the corner. That goes wide. Taken along the wall by Brew. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Leafs win the draw. Slides it on over to Nyes. Toronto's got it along the wall. Gets in front of it. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And the puck's booted away. With possession along the wall. On the redirect. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
Well, and this is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Well, a huge face-off coming up here.
Well, you know that you want to gain possession and you want to keep the pressure on because the goaltender is the only one who can't change, and he is the most fatigued guy on the ice. So you want to find ways to get some net front presence, get shots through the net because, man, he needs a rest.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a feed in front, and that's intercepted. The Leafs take it across the blue line. Puts it on net. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Unable to reach that one. Receives the pass. The Leafs move it ahead. The Islanders have it from their own end. And now it's over to Barzal. And sends it just out of reach. Oh, and he misfires on that. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Moves it to Getcomb. Carrying the puck deep inside his own end. Dishes it off. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
He's in a lot of pain here, James. You can see it in his face as he's hobbling and laboring, trying to get back to the bench. Anytime you're injured, you want to know exactly where the play is. You don't want to put your team in a vulnerable spot, but you got to get off.
New York's had countless shots throughout the night, but they still find themselves behind the 8 ball here in period number 3. Moves it quickly over to Mayfield. Denied by the defender. Takes the feed. And he blocks the shot. Great defensive play. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, that's a huge stop by Varlamov.
That's an incredible save, James. I mean, he's got presence in his crease, and he's also got a great glove hand, and he shows it right there with that save.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Leafs take possession here inside the offensive zone. Puck grab by Tanev. One-time blast. Oh, comes up with the stop. New York's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it on over to Tavares. Takes the feed. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. From behind the net. Drives to the sweet spot. Fantastic save. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot. Can't get it to go. Tries to get the puck over to Mayfield. Shot. And that one's turned aside.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck.
He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
New York's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Tosses it on for Brew. Domi's got it on the offensive end. Quick shot! Turns aside that blast! Slides it across! With the backhand, and he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
New York's running out of time. They need to find a goal here quickly as they trail late in the third. Makes some space. Comes up with the stop. Handles the puck at the point. Oh, stick save and a beaut. Varlamov's going to hang on for a whistle. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. New York's won the defensive zone draw. Dishes it to Pellet. Slides it diagonally to Duclair. Loose puck battle along the boards. The Islanders gain possession along the wall. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Sends it over to Ekman-Larsson. And he moves it up to Robertson. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? Loose puck, and they're off to the races. Goalie leaves the net to play the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Domi. Passes it over. Quick pass to Barzal. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Takes a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Sends it in deep. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Along the wall by Horvat. The Islanders played along the boards. Denies him on the slapper. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Islanders have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. And now it's to Carlo. Slides the puck across to Matthews. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. The Leafs gain control of it. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Denied by Varlamov. Pass across to Palat. He carries the puck up along the wing. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Nylander's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Islanders scoop it up along the boards. Here they come. Quick feed to Palat. Oh, he missed the net. Oh!
That's going to be frustrating, James. You work so hard in your possession to get those looks. They're dangerous, and then you don't capitalize. That's a huge miss.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Oh, how did he stop that one? Wow! And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Shakes off the coverage. This incredibly one-sided contest finally reaches its final minute. Here's a shot! Turned aside with the glove by Varlamov. Quick pass across to Ritchie. Gains the zone from the right. Whiffs on that. Here's a shot! And he snags that one with the glove. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And off the draw, they win possession. Here's a short pass to Michelli. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. New York's gained possession. Feeds the puck across to Pelech. Picked up along the boards by Duclair. Knocks the puck loose. Grabs it in his own end. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. Slides it across to Pelech. Gets the puck over to Shen. Now listen to these fans. You know, tickets aren't cheap. They got a packed house, and I think everybody got their money's worth. Listen to them here. Directs it on over to Heineman. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. You know, you break down some of the statistics here tonight, and look at face-offs here, Cheryl. I think a key reason why this team was able to win tonight.
Well, and the coaches have talked to us about how their centers are so strong at the dot. We've seen them in practice work a ton of minutes in this area, and it's so specialized, the key details that make a difference in the game. They start with the puck, they own it, and they were able to capitalize.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night. Hi, everybody. We are in the Buckeye State here in Columbus, Ohio. Welcome back to EA Sports. James Cebulski, Cheryl Pounder, and the Blue Jackets are ready to go. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Fires it! Makes the glove stop. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Rangers win it in the defensive zone. New York's on the attack. Good heads-up play to bat it down. The Rangers have it in the offensive end. Oh, it's another consecutive save!
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Takes the pass. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Can't maintain possession. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Fox has got it now deep inside his own end. Moves it to Lafreniere. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle.
Greaves was the task on that last save, a primetime example that he is in it to win it right now. I mean, that's a high-danger, grade A chance that he's able to keep out of the net.
The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Sends the pass over. Strong defensive effort. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Takes it across the blue line. Answers it with an even better save. Scores on the rebound. It's buried.
Well, he does a great job of finding position and tight here and corrals that rebound and goes up over the glove of the goaltender. That's a beauty shot.
New York's got to be pleased with the way they've started tonight. Look at this, already the first goal of the game, and just try to take that crowd out of it.
Well, yeah, and that's exactly what they've done, and that would have been the message from the coach earlier today, James, because you want to make sure that you set the tone, you control the pace of play, and you find a way to get on the board first.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Tosses it to Matejchuk. Here they come on the attack. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. New York's got it along the wall. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. And now it's grabbed by Matejchuk. Shot! Puck picked up by Borgen. Pushes it across to Miller. The Rangers will play it from the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Turned aside by Shesterkin. The Rangers gain possession in their own end. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Borgen's lugging the puck. Moves it quickly over to Miller. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Grabbed along the boards by Trocheck. The backhander stopped by the goaltender. Columbus is in the offensive zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Schneider. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Oh, he didn't get all of it, but just enough to keep it out of the net.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Zibanejad's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Taken by Lafreniere. Quick pass to Perreault. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. He's got a step. Oh, and out of the frame. The Rangers have the shot advantage, and they also have the lead on the scoreboard. Off the draw, they take possession. To Lafreniere. Looks to get the puck over to Perreault. Takes a shot, and there's the save on the play. New York's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Perreault. Lets one go. Oh, bold move by the goaltender as he pokes it away. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. And a stiff break setup. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Taken along the wall by Severson. New York's gained possession along the boards. To the low slot. Quick stop by Greaves.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Let's it rip! They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heels. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. That's a hard shot. The goaltender looks like he was just getting to position, gets a piece of it, but it still goes in.
Lots of time left in this period. The Rangers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Scooped up along the wall by Fabro. And he takes the dish. Lets it go. Great save. What a great play. Oh, and another stop.
Greaves looks dialed in, James. He knew exactly where that shot was coming from, stood square to it, and denied it.
Just an easy pad save made by Shesterkin. Sherry's taking it from his own end. Fires it into the offensive zone. Columbus has it near the wall. Tries to get the puck to Sillinger. The Rangers take over on possession. Turn that one aside. Intercepts it in the neutral zone. Sherry's got the puck. Fires it on net. And there's the save. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here's a chance. And it's turned aside by Shesterkin. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. The Rangers carry it along the wall. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. The Blue Jackets have it now. New York's got it now. Puck scooped up by Edstrom. Handles the pass. Puts the puck on net. Off a stick. And that goes wide. Passes it over to Marchment. Columbus is across the blue line. Angles it over to Provorov. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. The Rangers have been the dominant team here midway through the first period, and they lead it. Trocheck's won the faceoff. Moves it to Radish. Throws it in. Columbus has it behind the net. Oh, a clutch save!
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And some good footwork to kick it away. The Rangers play it along the boards. Feeds it over. Turned aside with the glove by Greaves. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Rangers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Gets in the lane with the body. Nice bank pass off the boards. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And that one's denied. Into the offensive end now. Pass back to the point. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. New York's got the puck in the defensive end. Shot! And he keeps that one out. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Columbus jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. New York's got it in their own zone. Rocks him on the play. Here's a chance. And that one's stopped. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Nice zone entry from the middle. Here's a pass to the middle. Dishes it off. And that doesn't reach the net. Sends it ahead to Johnson. Sends the puck across. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. Pushes it across to Radish. Columbus has it in the open ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Off his stick. Stones him on the one-timer. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. And now it's grabbed by Fabro. Puts it on net. And there's a glove save on the play. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. New York's got a 2-0 lead. The Blue Jackets will start off on the attack after winning the draw. And a great save! Denies him again!
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Picked up along the wall by Sheary. Effective use of the paddle on that one. Slides the puck to Coyle. Columbus will play the puck from the corner. Picks off the pass in the defensive zone. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Rangers have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. New York's got it, and they're on the attack. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. From the left wing, takes the feed. Takes it into the slot. New York's got a hold of the puck now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lafreniere. Picked up along the boards by Perreault. Big-time blocker stopped by Greaves. Moves it quickly over to Lafreniere. Here he is in close. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Greaves.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. Sends it into the offensive zone. New York's got the puck. Dumps the puck in. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Oh, somebody get the smelling salts after that.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Sends it over to Coyle. Slides it across to Sillinger. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. And he sidesteps the check there. The Rangers take it along the wall. And that's a smart heads-up play by Severson. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Olivier's going off for cross-checking.
Well, the cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
The Rangers get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Shuts him down. Quick shot. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. Now over to Miller. Shot. Todd save and a howitzer. Trying to dump it out. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Passes it in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. New York's got possession of the puck. Gains the zone. Quick pass to Miller. Quick shot. Big time stop.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Feeds the puck to Miller. And now he angles it across to Trocheck. Takes a shot. Too much congestion in front. Takes the puck as the clock ticks down on the penalty kill. Coyle's got it against the boards. The Rangers grab possession of the puck. Sends a pass over. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Reeves really showing great rebound control, and what this does is it just cleans up the front of the net.
Dumps it in. Grabbed along the board by Marchenko.
Olivier's penalty is almost expired.
Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there. Hold on, James. Looks like there's going to be a call right there.
Play blown dead. Let's get the call. Piles off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Man advantage unit is set.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Columbus gets a hold of the puck against the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Garland. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Nice hit on the play there. The Rangers have it now. Tries to get it out of their own end. And the puck is cleared.
Well, you can see the entire PK unit. Their heads are on the swivel, straight line skating, and they're able to get that puck. And because they're looking and aware, they're able to find the white ice and get it 200 feet down.
Goes right to the crease. Shesterkin's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Zibanejad's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. The Blue Jackets win the draw. Good defensive effort to poke it away. Nice job to escape the zone. Columbus takes possession along the wall. The Blue Jackets gain the zone. Takes it to the net. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Columbus has possession of it now. With some open space at center. The Rangers will kill off a few extra seconds now. They get it out of the defensive end. The Blue Jackets will get some fresh legs out on the ice on this man advantage here. Nice play shorthanded as they get control of the puck. And they get that puck down the ice. One last gas to make something happen on this power play. The Blue Jackets cross the line and gain the zone. And that's blocked. Shesterkin's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Trocheck's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. Monahan's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Made the stop on the play. The Rangers scooping up along the boards. Here he is from the slot. Scores! While putting the special in special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net. Well, he's one of those players that's known for putting his work boots on, isn't he? He's not afraid to get tough and dirty, and this time he's laying on the body. And that turnover, it results in a goal. He's not going to get it credited with a point here, but everyone on that bench knows exactly where that play started.
Columbus has some jump here in the back end of the first period with that goal.
Well, they've closed the gap within one, James, and this is really critical that they have good habits. They continue to press and be aggressive on the puck.
Slides the puck across to Garland. The Blue Jackets take it across the line. Nice defensive robbery on that. Puck grab by Sheary. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Gains the zone from the right side. Fires it, and that's deflected off someone in front. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. The Blue Jackets have it now. New York's got the puck. They go on the attack through center. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. Branson's got it in the defensive end. Columbus gains the zone. Shot! Denies him with the save. And the puck's kicked free. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Big time stuff there. Shesterkin's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the later stages of this period, New York's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. New York's looked great thus far, leading here late in the first period. Lundstrom's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. The Rangers cross the blue line and are on the attack. Scrum along the boards. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Johnson's going to play it against the half wall. Grabs the puck. Columbus plays the puck from the corner. Quick feed to Wood. Back to the point it goes. Puck picked up by Wood. Taken by Radish. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Tries to the crease. The Blue Jackets will play the puck from behind the net. Now he slides it up to Jenner. And offside, we'll get a reset here. The setters will glide into the dot. New York's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. Puck scooped up by Borgen. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Zibanejad swooping in on the attack. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Oh, and he whiffs. Borgen's moving the puck through his own zone. Here's a short pass to Schneider. Up the neutral zone now. Drills him. Taken along the wall by Zibanejad. From the point, looks to make something happen. Denies him with the pad. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Look at this from an awkward spot. And he shut the door on that last play. Columbus has it behind the cage. The Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. And now it's grabbed by Miller. The Rangers move to the offensive zone. Big-time save on a big-time shot. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Coyle. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Trocheck. Takes a shot. That's gloved by Greaves. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Rangers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Coyle's taking it from his own end. Fires it on net. Oh, that clearance off the mask, and he shakes it off here after making the save. In the final moments of this period, it's a 2-1 game. Columbus wins the draw. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Puck grabbed by Edstrom. Can't get it to go. Puck picked up by Olivier. The Blue Jackets looking against the half wall. New York's got the puck in their own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. Columbus has possession of the puck. Taken by Werenski. New York's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, what a kick save. Tremendous athleticism on the play. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Blue Jackets will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
New York's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board. Otherwise, the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
Too much congestion blocks the shot. Denies him! The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck undermanned and manages to clear the zone. First period nearly in the books here. Tries to feed it over to Lundstrom. Sent into the offensive zone. From the point, they take control of it. Back at the point, they set it up. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Zibanejad. And a great save.
Shesterkin's last save was absolutely incredible, James. Not only was it pure desperation and athleticism, but I'm not sure how he can stretch that far. I think he's been doing gymnastics in his off time.
Picks off the feed.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
From center, they get into the attacking area. Shot! Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. The way players train in the stick technology are a reason why a shot like this gets off so quickly, James. Absolutely incredible speed, but the amount of time to get it off the stick, that's the real deal breaker.
The Rangers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Columbus wins that faceoff at center. Puck scooped up by Fantilli. Columbus on the attack. Fans desperately calling for a shot before the buzzer. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The centermen glide into position. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments.
Fans, take a look to the sky. The home team's Zeppelin is loaded with prizes, headed your way all intermission long.
Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Reeves dominated the cage in that opening 20, James, and his team has to find a way to be better in front of him. He faced a ton of shots. He looks exhausted right now, but the game is close. They still are in it. They have to find a way to be better in front of him.
We're still in the early stages of this period. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Lots of offense already. The Rangers take possession off the faceoff. From in close. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Reeves.
Well, a grade A scoring chance taken away from the inner slot because he's so aggressive and gets to the top of his crease.
New York's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. And he sends it across to Werenski. Hard hit frees up the puck. The Blue Jackets pick up steam and are on the attack. Takes the feed from his netminder. Loose puck battle along the boards. New York's got the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Here's a chance with the stop.
Reeves is getting shelled in the crease, doing everything he can to keep the opponent at bay. But, man, this is getting tough. They've got to find a way to stop chasing the game and create some offense.
Here's a sharp angle shot. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Monahan's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Backhander. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Columbus gets the puck near the boards. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it over to Jenner. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. Shesterkin's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Rangers have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Loses his balance on the play. Moves the puck up to Garland. And that's picked off. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Monahan's got the puck in his own zone. Moves it to Garland. Shot! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! New York's looking to break out. Puts it in deep. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And he comes up with it. Into the offensive zone. Shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Moves it quickly over to Miller. Gaining momentum up along the side. Gets the puck in deep. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
The Rangers lead here in this second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. New York's got it in the offensive zone. Turns him away. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. The Rangers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone.
Fantilli's really laboring out there. Looks like he's going to make it to the bench, but he's struggling to finish this shift.
And he comes up with it. Columbus plays it along the wing. Quick pass to Marchment. Pass to Werenski. Moves the puck. Denies him with the save. Picked up along the wall by Marchment. Works it across to Werenski. Stones him in front. Great hits up play with the stick by Trocheck. Shuts him down. He did it again in there. My goodness.
He makes some consecutive saves there. He's got to be wondering where his defense are. I mean, how about a little help?
And they'll dump it in. The Blue Jackets scoop it up along the boards. And now he moves it to Marchment. Columbus has it against the half wall. From point blank. Fantastic save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
The Blue Jackets gain possession. Feeds the puck over to Werenski. Looking for space inside the D zone. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. New York's in transition. Quick feed to Sheary. And that goes wide.
If you're in the slot, you got to hit the net.
Good hit to bump him off the puck. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Columbus has it in the defensive end. And that's just out of reach. Quick shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Picked up along the boards by Borgen. The Rangers take the puck through the neutral zone. Takes a shot, and that's broken up. Picks up the puck. Columbus has the puck. Directed over to Olivier. The Rangers have it now. Quick feed down low. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Can't keep a hold of it. New York's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. They've really got them on their heels here now. Scoops up the puck. Scooped up by the D. And they skated out of the danger zone. Johnson's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! Deuces Lawless, that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tallies on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Blue Jackets finally have something to build on here in period number 2.
That's one of the only shifts this period where they've drove the net and they've attacked, James. They've got to find a way to possess the puck and get more shots than net. They've been outshot this period.
Sillinger's got it along the wing. Here's a pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Rangers move it ahead. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Puck battle along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Provorov. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. And now it's over to Coyle. Takes that pass back at the point. And that's blocked away. Here's a short pass to Vakanainen. Circles back to center ice. There's the whistle as the play was offside.
Shesterkin's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net, outstanding performance by him on that last one.
The Rangers have had a lot of jump in their steps since the drop of the puck in this one, and they lead it here in this second period. New York's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Garland. Oh, my! Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. New York's got a 3-2 lead at this point. Monahan's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And a strong effort on that play. New York's got the puck along the wall. Denied by the goaltender. Slides it up to Garland. The Blue Jackets are on the attack. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Moves it to Trocheck. Skates to the crease. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it quickly over to Jenner. And now he passes up to Goodbranson. The Blue Jackets play it along the wing. Oh, and it makes the save. Just got enough to keep it out. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That opportunity's rejected. Handles the puck. Slides it across. Gets in front of the shot. New York's got the puck along the boards. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Fabro's lugging the puck. They go on the attack from the left side. Sends it to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Feeds the puck to Fox. Dished on over to Zibanejad. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. Passes over to Sheary. Slides it diagonally to Radish. Broken up in the neutral zone by Marchment. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. New York's got the puck along the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Cartier. Fires it. Nice save by the keeper to trap that puck to his chest. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Rangers are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Columbus takes possession off the draw. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. Shakes the defender. He's on the breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
Tonight, what a save on that one.
Shesterkin's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
New York's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Shot gets tipped. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
The Rangers continue to dictate the play here tonight. They've now gone up by 2 in the second.
Yeah, their play is reflective on the scoreboard, and that's not always the case, but they've had the majority of the shots in this one, James. They continue to put pucks to the net. I expect that number to go up.
And he takes the feed. Quick pass to Parsonen. New York's got the puck against the half wall. Columbus has possession of the puck. Garland stick handling in his own zone. Takes a shot, and he gets just enough of it with the glove and keeps it out. They've got the defense outnumbered. Fires it on net. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Greaves. Here's the blast. Turns aside that blast. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Rangers have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. New York's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And it's kicked away. Slides the puck over. The Blue Jackets move it in. Great reach with the poke check. Through center along the wing. Shot! Makes the save. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Taken along the wall by Matachuk. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Rangers have it against the wall. Quick pass across to Radish. Carries it in. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save in front.
Shesterkin's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And now it's grabbed by Miller. Great defensive stick work on the play. Angles it over to Johnson. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. And some good footwork to kick it away. Puck grab by Schneider. The Rangers are across the line and into the offensive end. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Greaves. That's blocked. Streaking into the attacking zone for the right. New York's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Let's move to the middle. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. There's the whistle. We got an offside.
Miller's lighting up the game sheet tonight. Multiple points in this one, and it's not over yet. James really moving his feet. He's urgent with his first 3 strides, which means he's on the puck. But I also like what he's doing off the puck, the way he's opening up space, drawing coverage inside of the middle, and then moving the puck to it. I think he's been fantastic this entire game.
New York's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The Rangers win it. New York's got it in their own zone. The Rangers played along the boards. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Greaves. Feeds it down low. Perreault sliding the puck behind the net. Taken by Marchment. The Blue Jackets take it across the blue line. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Quick feed to Gavrikov. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Across the line, down the left wall. New York's got possession of the puck. Gets it over to Perreault. New York's got the puck against the boards. Shot! No room for that one to get through. Pinned up along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Garland. Columbus plays the puck along the boards. Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. New York's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Columbus gets a hold of it. Picked up along the wall by Severson. Gaining momentum along the wing. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Garland. Big time stop there. Picked up along the boards by Sheary. Feeds the puck up to Trocheck. Broken up at center by Severson. Puck picked up by Vakanainen. And he gives it over to Sheary. Here we go. Puck's in deep. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Grabbed along the boards by Fantilli. With the stop. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. Slides it across to Johnson. Severson's into the offensive zone now on the attack. And the save. The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Vakanainen. The Blue Jackets take possession in the neutral zone. Quick shot! Denies the clapper! Nice feed from the right wing. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, a little love from the glove. New York's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. Columbus has taken possession off the draw on their own end. Slides into Lundstrom. The Rangers have it now. a shot. Absolutely no fear to get in front of the slap shot. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Sends the pass down low. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. And that'll free up the puck. And he takes the feed. Oh, and that doesn't go well. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Oh, gigantic save by Shesterkin.
Well, goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets square to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
More than half the frame has been played here. 4-2 is the score. Zibanejad's won it off the faceoff. New York's got it in their own zone. And now it's grabbed by Zibanejad. Here's a short pass to Lafreniere. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Monahan's won a big draw in their own end. Receives the pass. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Works it across to Perreault. Here's a chance, sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. New York's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Brilliant save, read it perfectly. New York's message was clear coming into this one. Lots of shots on net, and they lead here in this second. Columbus wins the faceoff. Moves it on over to Jenner. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Puts it on net. He scores! And he completes the hat trick.
Well, he's been zipping and buzzing along the ice this entire night, hasn't he, James? And man, do the fans appreciate him. These aren't flashy goals, but they're hard-working goals to fight for position. Sometimes you're rolling off a check, sometimes you're fronting one. Always trying to get your stick available to change the direction of the puck.
The Blue Jackets get the break they need here late in the second.
Sometimes when it gets late in a period, you have more urgency in your step, and they were certainly more aggressive in that last shift, and it showed when they attacked the net.
Taken along the wall by Lafreniere. Sends the feed in front. He scores! What a goal!
Well, the entire bench loves this one. I mean, not only does he score the goal, but he wins the battle that allows him to gain possession of this puck. I mean, it is a fight. It is compete level that gets this goal.
The Rangers are nearing the intermission with a 2-goal lead here, Cheryl. I like the position they're in.
Yeah, they're in a great position, but they'll want to maintain this energy right through the period. You can see the coaching staff just tapping the backs, making sure they keep everyone focused, because this is also where your opponent gets very urgent.
Moves it to Goodbranson. Passes on over to Jenner. Columbus plays it against the boards. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. The Rangers cross the line and gain the zone. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away. Looks to set up at the point now. And he fights off another save.
Reeves is such a technically sound goaltender. He's able to make that save look easy and redirects the puck to the corner, getting it out of the line of fire so that everyone can reset and look to hound it for retrieval. Garland's been playing with his head up all night long here, James. He doesn't have one. He doesn't have two. He has 3 goals for the hat trick in this game so far. And if you have a look back at some of them, I mean, he has just been lights out in and around the net, changing the angle of his shot. And he's leaving the goaltender guessing.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Rangers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Trocheck's won the draw inside his own end. Grabs control of it at the point. Big stop right there. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. The Rangers continue to lead here in the late stages of this second period. The Blue Jackets win it in the defensive zone. Takes the feed behind his own net. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Scrum along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Marchment. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one. Here's a shot from the boards. And a quick save on that one.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Drives to the paint! And he opts to wait for more support. Up along the wing. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Puck battle along the boards. Taken by Vakanainen. The Rangers are in transition. Columbus has it near the wall. Slides it diagonally to Sillinger. Fires it! Well saved made by Shesterkin. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Here in the late goings of the period, New York's got all sorts of content for the highlight shows tonight. They lead at 5-3. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And a great save! Moves it around along the half wall. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Miller's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but he can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. Dishes it to Provorov. Takes the feed. Shot! Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. The Blue Jackets take it across the line. Takes a shot. Oh, fantastic save by Shesterkin. Grabs the puck here in their own end. Monahan's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Puck grab by Gavrikov. And they manage to clear it. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Cuts into the paint. Oh, and he just got enough of that one to keep it out. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Moves it quickly over to Olivier. Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Quick pass to Johnson. Takes the feed. Scrum ensues along the boards. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And the puck clears the zone. Columbus will play it from behind the net. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he's got the answer for that one. The Rangers have possession shorthanded. Puck slid down the ice. Both teams are now back to even strength as the power play has expired.
Well, that's just a great sequence of events with that power play unit, the way they were moving the puck, the execution with their passes, and the scoring chances that they did get. Hey, sometimes it doesn't go in, but if they continue that, you got to figure their numbers are going to go up.
And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next.
Did you know that season ticket holders get special discounts and access to insider information? Check our website for details.
Welcome back. James Cebulski ready to bring you all the play-by-play. No shortage of offensive highlights in this one. Let's see if that carries over here as we are underway in the third. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
New York's leading in this high-scoring, high-flying game, but I got to tell you, the goaltenders on both sides, they must absolutely hate it. It's a 200-foot game of odd-man rushes and back-and-forth play.
Great read with the stick. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck along the boards. And he passes it up ahead to Marchment. And now he angles it across to Werenski. Driving right to the front. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Shesterkin.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Grabs the puck. Quick pass across to Perreault. And now he tries to get it across to Lafreniere. And he shuts the door on that.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of deep.
The puck in his own zone. And now it's grabbed by Coyle. Gets the puck in deep. The Rangers have it against the wall. Quick feed to Schneider. For the right wing, he moves it to the middle. And that shot dies in traffic. Trying to clear the puck. They can't escape, but they maintain possession. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. And there's the save. New York's got the puck. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Denies it in front.
Well, this is just a great save from the slot area. I mean, he recognizes where that puck's going. He gives the top of the net, but he takes it away.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. New York's got a 2-goal cushion here. They lead at 5-3. Trocheck's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Breeze has the puck and holds on for a whistle.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
The Rangers have been rewarded for their offensive efforts early in this third period. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he gets in the lane to block that. The Blue Jackets gain possession along the wall. And here's the pass to Garland. Shot! Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Puck knocked loose after that hit. The Rangers in transition at center. Here's a short pass to Cooley. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Lundstrom's got the puck. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come up along the wing. Columbus has it in their own zone. Woods got it into offensive territory. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. New York's looking to break out. Angles it over to Borgen.
Miller's back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Picked off by Borgen. Takes the pass. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Wrist shot from the slot. Oh, a clutch save! The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Back to the blue line. Oh, off the crossbar. What a chance on the play!
Fox has had a tough time around the net tonight, James. It's hitting the bar. He's got to find a way to cash in, with his hands. At some point, if he gets the opportunity, he's going to put it in. Lafreniere's been sniffing in and around the net all game long. Multiple scoring opportunities. Finally going to connect on the last one. But if you look at his body of work over the course of the game, he's had a lot of sustained pressure in the offensive zone, and he's been a real threat.
The Rangers have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. Fantilli's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Miller's lugging the puck. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Puts it on net, locks it down with a stop. I think he got a blocker on that one. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. Sends the pass over. Slides the puck ahead to Marchenko. Columbus has it behind the cage. New York's got possession of the puck. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. The Blue Jackets have it in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Puck picked up by Persinen. Battle along the wall. And that's poked away by Marchenko. Across the line from center. And he gets in front of the slap shot to make the save. New York's got the puck along the boards. And it's kicked away. Can't get a hold of that pass. And he moves it up to Cooley. Cuts to the front. Huge stop by Freeze. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Here's a chance. Shesterkin's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Greaves' last save shows his incredible agility and his ability to move freely within his crease. I mean, he's got the power push. He's got the positioning to be able to make that save.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. It's a 2-goal game with a 5-3 score. Moves it to Gavrikov. Oh, and a smart heads-up play with the bank pass. Down the right side and into the zone. Shot! And he snags that one with the glove. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Rangers have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Columbus goes to work in the offensive zone. Scores! And just like that, we've got a 1-goal game.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's much less daunting now, isn't it, James? They're within striking distance to get the equalizer. They're going to have to continue to play aggressive and try and layer some good shifts together. Some goalies have cat-like reflexes, and tonight he's just a little slower, James, to get across, and unfortunately it hits him. He doesn't get all of it, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Columbus has shifted the momentum here in the third, wouldn't you say, Cheryl?
Definitely, James, and I expect that there'll be a lot of shots coming from everywhere and a lot of bodies in front trying to screen the goalie.
Shot, and he gets in front of that rocket. And the puck's knocked loose. New York's on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Fox. It's in! He scores!
Well, this is why coaches are always yelling, get traffic in front, because when you do, if you get a stick on it, it is so hard for the goaltender to fight for the change of direction.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. Monahan's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. New York's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he takes the dish.
Lafreniere's had the magic touch tonight, James, and he had 3 points in the game, but the puck possession and the poise and patience been incredible tonight.
The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Columbus takes possession of the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Monahan's going to play it against the half wall. Quick shot! Denies him on the slapper! Sacrifices the body! That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. The Rangers have it from the corner. Jostling for the puck and he loses control. Great hand-eye by the goaltender, poking it away.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Takes a shot. Glove save. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. New York's played one of their best games this season. They continue to dominate in the shot department and lead it here in the third. Columbus takes possession off the draw. Blocked by the defender. Nice play. Radishes across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. That's gloved by Shesterkin. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Moves it quickly over to Cooley. And that's knocked away by Matichak. There's a firm collision. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Right in the low slot. Gives them nothing in front.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. And the puck's booted away. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Gains the zone through the middle. Along the half wall with the puck. Sends it down low. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Puck scooped up by Zibanejad. Into the offensive end now. Here's a shot. Denies him with a save. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Tries to get it over to Provorov. Nice feed at center. Moves up ahead now. There's a save by Shesterkin. Picked up along the boards by Garland. The Rangers get a hold of the puck. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. There's a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. And now he moves it to Marchenko. Drives to the crease. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Hammers one. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one. They put the puck into the offensive end. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. Taken by Werenski. Works it across to Johnson. Here's an odd man rush. The Rangers gain possession along the wall. Scoops up the puck now. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. The Rangers have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Columbus is across the line and on the attack. Fires it and makes the save. The Rangers have it now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a chance to the middle. The shot! And that goes off a player. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Shot! And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Vakanainen's moving the puck through his own zone. Here they come on the attack. Takes a shot. Slides the puck across to Marchment. Drives it to the crease. Big time stop. Shot. Makes another stop.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Rangers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Fox is stick handling in his own zone. Poked away in the defensive end. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. New York's gained possession along the boards. Kyle swooping in on the attack. Moves inside. Stopped by the goaltender. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Trocheck's won the draw and they're on the attack. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Olivier.
The Blue Jackets are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Zibanejad's won the draw here in the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Fires it on net. Nice blocker save by Shesterkin. Columbus takes possession along the wall. The Blue Jackets play the puck from the back of the net. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Columbus is certainly frustrated as that goes off the post and out, but they're not down and out yet. This is a close game. If they can find a way to get one, they'll inch their way back in.
And he catches that one with the glove. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Off the draw, they take possession. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. From right out of midair, he bats it down. New York's got control of it now from their own end. Handles the pass. Puck dumped in. Columbus looks to get things going now with the puck. Gains the zone along the right wall. To the front. Blocked in traffic. Grabbed along the boards by Johnson. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Can't connect. Taken along the wall by Morgan. Puck grabbed by Schneider. Gains the zone through center. The Blue Jackets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Into the offensive zone. Avoids the defender. Huge stop by Shesterkin.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Columbus needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3. Quick pass to Garland, and not much on that one. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. He scores! Off the defender and into the net!
They can't blame the goalie on this one, who is tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
The Blue Jackets find exactly what they were looking for, a goal here late in the third.
And this is why your big players, your star players, get paid the big bucks to deliver at the end of the game. And this is going to be a nail-biter, James, as we can feel the energy on both sides.
And now it's over to Cooley. To the low slot. Snaps one on net, and that's blocked in traffic.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Columbus has possession of the puck. The Blue Jackets have it now. Quick feed to Werenski. Sends it out front, and that goes off a stick. The Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Jenner. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. Quick pass over to Perreault. With possession along the wall. Columbus has it. The Blue Jackets move the puck in the defensive zone. Severson's got it along the wing. Rifle boarded by Shesterkin.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Columbus takes hold of the puck and loses possession after a solid hit. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Werenski. Columbus gains the zone. Skates to the crease, puts it on net, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Picked up along the wall by Werenski. Throws it on goal, and he had an answer with that save. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Blue Jackets take possession on the faceoff, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Columbus has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender. Face-off coming up, and Cheryl, a critical one at that for both sides here.
Well, you know that the goaltender is extremely fatigued. I mean, just look at the last shift. I mean, in their own zone, finding ways to get the puck out. And, of course, the opponent just owning play, hemming them in, and finding ways to get the puck to the net. So they got to continue that pressure. And if you're on the goaltender side, you got to make sure you get it out of the zone and give him some rest.
Battling for it along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Gavrikov. Columbus has it near the wall. Moves it to Fantilli. New York's got possession here in the neutral zone.
Well, I like this play, James. When you're leading late in the game, you make good blue line decisions. That's what we used to call them anyway. And you put the puck in deep and you just kill some valuable time.
Columbus has possession of it now. Through center. Great pass from off the right side. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. The Blue Jackets gain possession.
They're tied it up! They're tied it up here in the third! Well, this is just James. You get an opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now guess what? They've got their foot on the gas. And they get the equalizer, James, and really they've been rewarded for their efforts. They got down in this game, but they continue to chip away press, and now they find themselves at evens.
Columbus has tied the game, and guess what? We aren't going home yet.
Yeah, no, we're not, are we, James? We're back in this game, and this is exactly where we want to be when you have two teams going head-to-head like this. This is what it's all about.
Let's go. From point blank, denies it again.
I absolutely love love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Columbus gets the puck near the boards. The Blue Jackets move to the offensive zone. That's a textbook save by Shesterkin. Tries to get it to Perreault. Moves the puck along the half wall. Here's a chance. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they'll start with possession. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the defensive zone face-off. Severson's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck to Jenner. Big play inside the defensive zone. New York's in on the offensive attack now. Sends it in deep. Sends a pass over. And he serves it across to Severson. Garland's got it in the offensive zone. Turned aside with the glove by Shesterkin. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. New York's going to start with the puck in their own end. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Fantilli. New York's got the puck along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Matejchuk. Tipped wide.
Sometimes there's pressure on players when they get into that prime-time scoring area, and because of it, they rush the shot, and I think that happened right there.
Here's a centering pass, and that's stopped. A critical draw here. Zibanejad's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Scrum along the wall. Takes the puck behind the net. And some good footwork to kick it away. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Borgen's picking up steam. Moves it quickly over to Zibanejad. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it. And it stays out of the net.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey, putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
On the attack along the boards. Looks to pass it to Matejchuk. Good use of the body on the play. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Passes ahead from the right side. Quick pass to Matejchuk. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Battle along the boards. And that's stolen by Provorov. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Rangers take over on possession. Nearing the final minute of regulation, and this one's still too close to call. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Garland. Takes it into the slot. Oh, what a slick stop by Shesterkin.
As a goaltender, you have to be able to read and anticipate the play. He does it perfectly and is able to negate the shot.
Shot! Turned aside by the goaltender. Takes the feed at the point. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Whacks it into the offensive zone. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. The Blue Jackets have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Odd man rush. And the puck departs the zone. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. And the puck's kicked free. New York's got it in their own zone. Shot. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, we played 3 periods of regulation hockey and still no winner. So what do? We go to overtime. It's sudden death style. Will there be a hero? We'll find out next.
The good old days of hockey are back. Vintage jerseys are now available at kiosks throughout the arena and at our main store. Pick yours up before their history again.
Get your overtime picks in because they are ready to drop the puck. Next goal wins. Here we go. Overtime's underway. Big hit, and that frees up possession. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Oh, blocker save and an absolute beaut. Rocked him in the open ice. Takes it to the net. Game on a stick. And he denies him with a monstrous save here in overtime. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. The Blue Jackets carry it along the wall. A chance to win it. Shesterkin's going to hang on for a whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. Jenners won the faceoff, and now let's see what they can do. Picked up along the boards by Johnson. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Right up Main Street and on the attack. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Jenners got it in the defensive zone. Looking to end it, and he comes up with a huge save. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Coyles won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. The Rangers have it now. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. He's got the game on a stick. Can't get that one to go. He's got the game on a stick. Routine pad save made by Shesterkin. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. And they win the draw here in their own end. The Rangers will play it in their own end. Cutting to the slot. There it is! They score and win it in overtime! I'll tell you what, this squad came to play tonight.
We always talk about the goal scorer, but how about the player moving the puck here, James? I mean, incredible vision and a set of hands to hit the open player.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.